Alrighty, folks, so today, my producers have pulled a bunch of woke TikToks.
You're as cold as ice! Are you f***ing kidding me?
You kissed my left nut!
Yeah!
With regard to the ICE raids and the surrounding fallout in Los Angeles. We'll go through them today.
You sorry sucking sons of a that think that you're just gonna go and arrest a bunch of protesters because they're out there doing something you're too afraid to do? They're out there fighting for our freedom, and they're out there fighting for our right for free speech, because you, all 2,000 of you National Guardsmen, you brave-ass soldiers, you think you're gonna march in those streets and tell those people to shut the up? That is what you decided to fight for. You chose to defend us against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and you failed. And that's why they're out there on those streets. So who the are you to tell them to shut the up? Why don't you grow a pair, take off your mask, and tell me your name? Because my name is Alex, and I say you!
It's my money, and I need it now!
She seems pleasant. If the giveaway wasn't the earrings and the nose ring and the psychotic voice, I have a question. Are the National Guardsmen arresting people engaged in free speech? Because I didn't see them doing that. I see the National Guardsmen standing outside the ICE facility, stopping people from trying to break into the ICE facility and or harm officers. I noticed that nobody's actually trying to arrest her. Also, this is the omni cause in one human being. You've got like the Pride Progress trans flag earrings. You've got the Palestine insignia on the back of her crappy car. She seems pleasant, happy. Probably people like this should run society.
Innocent citizens are being thrown into a war zone for the color of their skin! National Guard has been deployed in Los Angeles by Donald Trump to suppress peaceful protests! Peaceful protest! And that's not all! They're planning aggressive ICE enforcement for 30 days in LA, 30 days of terrorizing immigrant communities. Now they want to send the U.S. Marines. Are you kidding me? ICE officials are in Pasadena right now, a community hit hard by wildfires, and now they gotta deal with militarized government harassment by Libyan trauma, and we're adding military gear and ICE raids. If you think that's it, no, they're firing chemical irritants at peaceful protesters. Testing is our First Amendment right. Fascist fuck.
You can see through the back window, there's like some dude just watering his lawn out there in Pasadena. Like, Pasadena is a very calm community. This person makes Alex Jones look like the Dalai Lama. He makes Alex Jones look like the Dalai Lama, this guy. I mean, my goodness, somebody needs to take a Valium, like, right now.
Fascist fuck.
Does he talk like this in all of his normal conversations?
Sure, get off on the ground, turkey, and 3 tubs of potato salad, please. Thank you very much.
My God, like, I'm just looking for the mute button in real life. All these people look so happy. Oh my God.
Don't come on my page and say that people should be in this country legally. Don't do it. This is ridiculous. It's inhumane. You are a human being, and don't you dare use Jesus' name or God's name in this and say that this is what he would want and pretend to be a Christian, because you're not. This is pure evil. You are scum of the earth. These are people. These are mothers. These are fathers. These are human beings, and all you care about is where they are geographically. Shame on you. Do better. Be better.
It's always the ones you least expect. You could never tell from looking at this person would be an unhappy, wretched sort. I do like the attempted ventriloquism. The first 10 seconds of this video where she's just gritting her teeth the entire time, right? There are things in life that can make you happy, and this person has steadfastly avoided all of them. I need to make sure I'm maintaining my health, hitting the gym, spending time with my family, even with my busy work schedule. When I was younger, I used to think I could just power through on willpower and caffeine. I learned pretty quickly peak performance requires peak nutrition, which means eating enough veggies. That's why I'm so thankful to have Balance of Nature, which fits right into even the busiest of days. Imagine trying to eat 31 different fruits and veggies every day. That sounds miserable and time-consuming. With Balance of Nature fruits and veggies, there's never been a more convenient dietary supplement to ensure you get a wide variety of fruits and veggies daily. Balance of Nature takes fruits and veggies, they freeze-dry them, they turn them into a powder, and then they put them into a capsule. You take your fruit and veggie capsules every day, and then your body knows precisely what to do with them. It's kosher, which means I just pop them right into that protein smoothie and I'm good to go. Go to balanceofnature.com, use promo code Shapiro for 35% off your first order as a preferred customer. Plus, get a free bottle of fiber and spice. That's balanceofnature.com, promo code Shapiro. I use their product all the time. You'll find yourself using it a lot as well. Go to balanceofnature.com, use promo code Shapiro for 35% off your first order as a preferred customer, and get that free bottle of fiber and spice. Balanceofnature.com, promo code Shapiro.
This is our city, and this was Mexico. You can't kick us out of the land that was ours. Donald Trump! Fascism! Let our people free! Let our people free! Suelta nuestra gente! Suelta nuestra gente! Push him back! We will not do 1992 again with your tanks! I was 12 then! I'm 44 now! I will die for my kids! And all of these young people are here are my kids! Because I'm an LA native mom! You! Major Bass!
Major Bass?
If you can hear me, expect me in your office on Monday for attacking my children!
If you could say something to Donald Trump right now, what would you say?
Donald Trump! You can my left nut, you can get out my drawer!
So first of all, I just want to say that this woman looks precisely like one of the lost boys from Hook. And she's going to roll down the gangplank. I'm not even kidding. Bring up that scene, bring her feet up, and then roll down the gangplank. Also, like, why does she have a nut? I like the fat guy who kind of wanders into frame wearing his ski mask. He's gonna rob a Hershey's store.
Unusual burglary arrest in Mesa tonight. Police say a man broke into a church not to steal money, but to instead take frozen chocolate from the freezer. Wade was found about a block away from the church.
Then I like when she says it used to be Mexico. Okay, can I explain some history to you? California was essentially virgin territory with Native Americans for thousands of years after people crossed the Bering Strait. Then it was a Spanish dominion for 70 or 80 years. And then the Mexican government, which was originally an outgrowth of Spanish intervention, ruled California for approximately 20 years, from the 1820s to the 1840s. So when she says this is Mexican territory, you mean for 20 years? Has it ever occurred to you, why do you think that Mexicans speak Spanish? Spanish. Where does Spanish come from? It is not native to Mexico. It's ridiculous. These people are just so silly. They're so silly.
If you work for ICE, f*** you. F*** you. And f*** your mom. And f*** your wife. And f*** your grandma. And f*** your grandpa.
What'd she do?
Your great-grandpa.
What did he do?
I hope your pillow is constantly warm. I hope you stub your toe every single f***ing day. I hope every single time you put on a new pair of socks, you step in a puddle of water. I hope you always have an itch on the bottom of your foot. I hope your gas tank is always empty. I hope you hit every single red light when you're driving. I hope you're always stuck in traffic. I hope you win the lottery and die the next day.
It's like rain!
F*** you. I hope every time you have to sneeze, you just f***ing can't. I hope every time you walk past a hook, your belt loop gets caught. You're a piece of shit. F*** you. You are tearing apart families, and I hope yours gets torn apart too. Suck a fat bag of dicks. You absolute subhuman piece of shit. F*** you.
So, I mean, this is what wokeness does to people. You take like a normal, nice-looking person and then stick your head in like a bowling ball cleaner of some sort. I have to say, that list of almost Yiddish curses is amazing. May you have an itch on the bottom of your foot. Like, that's a great curse. May you always step in water after putting on your socks. These are amazing curses. I love that they are just so petty and wonderful. Like, then she gets into the generic where, you know, like, suck and I hope that your family dies. And like that kind of stuff. Honestly, that's boring. But the middle section there, where she lists off about 10 amazing petty things that actually make your day slightly worse, I love that part. And so kudos to this lady. Like, whoever she is, all of her principles are wrong, and she really, really needs a new stylist. But with that said, like, I am enjoying the almost Eastern European curses that she's dropping right there.
Do not listen to what the people are saying. LA is not a war zone right now. I am in the heart of the protest right now, and things have been so peaceful ever since we moved away from the police officers. What's violent? No violence. We're currently headed down to the crypto. Personally, I feel like if we aren't protesting around the federal buildings, the crypto and all these expensive buildings is where we should be. It forces the hand of these LAPD officers. Instead of getting to ignore the issues because they're pushing us to these immigrant communities, we're gonna go to the communities that they don't want us at. And let me remind you guys, there is no violence being had over here. If the violence starts, I guarantee it'll be because the police officers coming over here.
Well, I mean, you just said that you were approaching places to get the police officers to come over there. I noticed. Hey, look, there's no violence when we're not trying to approach and assault police officers. But if we approach the police officers and we assault them, then violence happens. Yes, yeah, that's correct. I do love the random agglomeration of flags is my favorite. Like the Palestinian flag next to the Pride Progress flag, next to a Mexican flag, next to an American flag. Well, you know, this is what happens when you basically give your spoiled brat kids everything they want in life.
We have some major breaking news. Donald Trump just said he's going to liberate Los Angeles and he's going to use federal agencies to do it. In a new statement on Truth Social, Donald Trump said, Liberate. That sounds awfully dictatorial, don't you think? Using government agencies as well to do that, directing all these different people to do it. That sounds a little concerning to me. Now, of course, Donald Trump is being incredibly vague here as to what he means, but it seems like he's ready to turn up the heat on Los Angeles and perhaps send more federal agencies in there or cause more chaos. I don't know. We'll see what Donald Trump means, but as a basic rule of thumb with Trump, it can't be good.
Solid and nuanced take there from a guy who got himself in trouble because he was constantly asking fellow liberal female influencers to liberate his pants.
Happy International Women's Day. It's a good day.
Wherever you're at, we all have a common enemy. It is the same one. Everywhere you go, when you go down the street, there's the enemy. There's the enemy that works for the other enemy, who they all work under. So we all share the same common enemy. From LA to Africa to Palestine to Vietnam, we all have the same enemy.
I see you, enemy. I see you, enemy. Enemy.
An eloquent statement of intersectionality. Really. These are the scavengers. It doesn't matter that they don't agree on literally anything and that all of their projects conflict with one another. The only thing that matters is that the system that has allowed them to live peaceful, prosperous, and healthy lives must be torn down. That is the only thing that matters to these folks.
Stop with the ICE raids. If ICE shows up, do not resist. Claim your rights. Know your rights. Shh. Stay silent. Request a lawyer. Todos unidos, jamás seremos vencidos. Stay safe.
And that last jump was not coordinated. That's one of the worst cheer routines I've ever seen. I do not think they're going to be the new LA Laker girls.
The Laker girls cheerleading squad needs to be taken down a peg or two.
Today here in Los Angeles,
oh good God,
agents of ICE raided 15 different neighborhoods.
Good.
They raided an elementary school. Think about the age of the children that means. Crying and screaming and clinging to the teachers because they didn't know whether they would have a mom and dad when they got home. You can believe whatever you want to believe about immigration policy and who immigrants are, but this is not how you do it.
Do it.
They just scoop people up because they're brown. What do the rest of us do now? Are you going to flee the country? Or are you going to stay home and hide? Or are you going to do what they did in San Diego and show up en masse and tell ICE no and push them out of our streets?
Thanks, drag Padme Amidala.
It's Queen Amidala herself.
I was definitely going to take this message seriously from the dude wearing the nun's habit from the Sisterhood of Perpetual Indulgence, which is what this person is from. I have to say, I was disturbed by the long one eyelash. That I found weird and disturbing.
So Vader thought it'd be fun to send us to quell the rebel uprising in downtown LA. Awesome. Oh my God, they killed Greg!
First time rooting for the stormtroopers? Alrighty, folks, so those were some of your woke TikTok friends, and then you wonder why the Democratic Party is underwater with the American people? Because half the people you saw in those TikTok videos will eventually be in the AOC wing of Congress.
A